Welcome everybody to another edition of Speedway Stories. It's your boy Wally and Johnny Bongs. What's going on, Mr. Bongs?
Good to see you tonight, Wally, brother. Oh, it's been a busy one today.
Bud. Everybody, thank you already in the chatter box. Xemphius, R6DM20, what's going on? I got special guests tonight to come up, talk some motorsports, drag racing, drag and drive. We're talking everything, like I said, motorsports with it. Let me bring them up. I have Zack Hensel here and Katie Mitchell. Guys, thank you for coming on the show and stuff.
Not a problem.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. It was awesome. You guys over in Corey's thing on his show and stuff. I'm willing to come up here and talk some motorsports and everything else with us on over here on this podcast. I'm going to hand over the floor to you guys individually. You guys, introduce yourself and let everybody know what you enjoy about the motorsports side of everything, and just pretty much give your motorsports story. The floor is your guys'. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to start with my dad. You know, he started with this stuff way before I was even born, and growing up around it, I thought it was just something normal, you know, like this is just how it is. Well, as I got a little bit older, 4 or 5, he was a crew chief on a race team in our local track, now called Durana, but then was called National Trails, and it will always be called Trails. But
I agree. I will say that. I agree on that one. It'll always be Trails.
You were allowed to warm up by going down, instead of just idling around the pit. You were allowed to go down the track and run and maybe get on it a couple times and come back down the return red. This is, 91, 92-ish.
Yeah.
And he strapped me in his buddy's car, and I hope he's watching tonight, Mark Case. He strapped me in Mark Case's 446-pack Roadrunner and said, give him a good run, give him a good warm-up. Well, he did a burnout and staged the car and launched the car, and I did a 1030 pass at 4 years old and was hooked ever since. So the smell of race fuel and the camaraderie the camaraderie and burnt rubber, race fuel, and the camaraderie. I have people in the racing world that has done more for me than I could ever imagine. I mean, Corey including one of them from We Broke Garage. So it's a family affair, and it's like something that you don't get anywhere else, in my opinion. So
that's true.
It's just one of those things.
It is. I mean, yes, like everything else, you got your bad apple, but it outweighs itself. Me personally, I'm with you guys. In the motorsports world, I think I've got more people that I would consider family than I would flesh and blood or even close friends, just because of motorsports. I mean, I've made more what I consider friends through the motorsports community since I was 5 or 6 years old to now than I have getting along with coworkers or anybody else like that. And I
Right.
follow all kinds of motorsports. So not only drag racing, I'm in the truck and tractor pulling community. I know a bunch of people that, I mean, dirt track racing, stuff like that, motocross. I mean, you name it. I could right now. Hey, I need your help for a second. I got a question about this dirt bike. Usually, I got 5 or 6 people that can answer right away on something like that. So,
Yeah. Well, Chris, you'd appreciate out by where we live. About 4 miles away is Route 62, an indoor arena park for motocross.
Indoor and outdoor.
So you guys are like basically in my backyard. I live in Mount Vernon, so I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm exactly 4.5 miles from Pacemakers.
Okay, we're right here in Long.
You're not far at all, then.
No, yep. They're doing amazing things out there at Route 62. I remember. I don't know if you would. I remember when that used to hold bull riding events. The Morans used to own that property.
Yep.
to see how far that place has come and what he's done out there in these series now. It's incredible. It's amazing.
It's incredible, and I give a shout out to bringing that to a small town community like that, because I remember going out there and watching bull riding, and then all of a sudden it got leveled, and there's always going to be a ripple in the water with small towns like that when things like that happen. But he has done such a good job. I mean, with that place.
Well, and a lot of the people that live in that community can thank him, because with them putting that track in, that's how their liquor license alcohol sales actually got helped push there in Martinsburg. It was a big part of that track and stuff being there for his over the long weekend racing and stuff. People didn't want to drive clear into Utica or into Mount Vernon. Let's go down and support local businesses and stuff. So, I mean, he had a big part in that ordeal out there too. So, hats off for that. So.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been the weekends, and I'm seeing people go past us on 161 and loaded with dirt bikes. I'm like, I know where they're going. They ain't coming out here for nothing.
and I mean this. I've been watching this winter series. The last 2 weekends they had their points race. There's been people from Canada coming down racing this series. That's how big he's done with this series now that he's been doing.
If he keeps going, we may have to just build us an arena track to go out there and have some fun with.
You'd want to do that anyway. Go rough truck again.
What's up, Corey? Yeah, it would be nice if he's still got some areas out there that, I mean, we could put on a rough truck event out there if he wanted to. This is my dude Glick saying what's up. What's going on, Glick?
Good to see you, Glick. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so besides that, your nice experience and everything else there, Katie, what got you involved in this? It's not just Zach and stuff. You're both on here, so I'm gonna grill you too.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, so like back in high school, I was that typical early 2000s doing anything that I could in my Honda Civic with my brother. So shooting around a little bit, and then I met this guy, and that took it to a whole different level. I'd never really been in the racing community, and I will say it's just like you both admitted, it turns friends into family. There might be an apple here there that you don't get along with, but for the most part, everyone there has your back. And so I thought that was pretty incredible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I've seen it come up through. So, go ahead, Zach. Sorry about that.
Oh no, it goes back to, if you mess with me, you would mess with the whole trailer park. But if you mess with me, you mess with the whole pit. So.
Yeah.
Corey said he was staying at. Corey said he was staying at his grandma's. Just ask him. Laugh my ass off.
Yeah, that's how we met.
No.
They like three. All right, so you want to hear this story? Good job, Corey. How me and Katie met was typically nowadays everybody's working every hour they can just to get by. So you have no time to really go out and meet somebody, and you're not going to meet them at a bar. You know, that's not how you do it. But I got online. We started talking, and one thing led to another. We started talking more, and then all of a sudden, I said, "Well, I can't do anything this weekend because I gotta have was it Easter?
Yeah.
It was. I have to have Easter dinner at Grandma's house." She goes, "Oh yeah, where's your grandma live?" I said, "In Columbus." She goes, "Where at?" I said, "In the Cott Road." And like I thought I lost cell service. I'm like, "Hello?" It was like dead silent.
Radio silent.
Radio silent. She goes, "I live on Endicott Road." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, do I tell this guy that I just met that I live down
Come
the
to
street from
find
his
out,
grandma?
2 houses down, she lived across from my grandma. We had no idea.
Yeah.
So that was kind of serendipitous.
So he
Well,
uses it
that's
as a
kind of-
taxi.
Hell yeah, especially on Easter of all things too, for Easter dinner for that
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen. That is pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
Though,
And
I'll
she
be honest
came and
with
met my
you.
family for Easter
I
dinner.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And then I stayed the night at her house the first night, and Amber Danielle and Corey by God Butcher. I mean,
They were checking on you.
they were checking on me. You gotta watch out for
They're
this
being
one.
good friends.
They gotta watch out for this one, you know. And they said, "Where were you the other night?" I'm like, "I was staying at Grandma's house." And they're like, "Yeah, okay." Like they just let it play off, and the month goes by. Staying at Grandma's house, huh?
So that was the whole trick behind it was you were staying at grandma's, huh?
Hell yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That is good. That's awesome though, man. And it's great. And it's getting to be harder to. We're fortunate between us, like me with my wife. She's into motorsports and everything too. It's getting harder nowadays for people to find similarities that can coexist together. Like you were saying,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a motorsports show, but still, we're involving motorsports in with couples. So I mean, but yeah, it's just getting so bad out there now. It's either like you guys said, it's either you're finding your hookup at the bar scene, or you don't have time to breathe anymore, and that's just the way it is. So we're fortunate to have what we got with our significant others. I mean, we couldn't ask for better. So.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it goes back to I still go back to it's a throwaway society. You know, nobody wants to work on nothing no more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's broke. I just get a new one. Oh, it's this. I'm just going to trade it. Oh, my car needs a transmission. I'm trading it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody fixes nothing no more.
Well,
And
I see that starting to happen in the racing community all across the board, not just drag racing, everything else. People think it's like a fucking disposable income, and it's like, guys, the prices of the shit you need for this stuff is like doubled compared to what you're used to getting. And then some of them I've read some Facebook posts of, never mind, it's cheaper to rebuild this motor or cheaper to rebuild this tranny, and then trying to buy new. It's like, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
And just to let everybody know, Zach is a big Fox body guy. He is.
Yep.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
Katie, you got competition. I'm gonna probably kick you out of the house because I love my Fox bodies myself. So you're in trouble now. Well, I guess we're all good then. We'll just be together.
I've got 2 as well, so don't get too hasty now.
Yep, she's got a very nice black one,
Shut up,
and
Corey.
that we found in a Calypso car. And I got the 86 I drove to high school in still. It's not here, but it's stashed at mom and dad's house. But and I got the 88 and I got the 89.
Yep.
So
we're just working on every year at some
Jason's
point.
in here starting shit too. Damn Fox bodies.
Well, Jason needs to call his grease monkey at that shop. If you guys want good television, they go back and forth with each other. I mean, that's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So what year's the Fox body that you raced, Zach? Or
An
you got
89.
89?
89.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 89. It's a typical build. It's a caged, fuel cell, Fox body, full interior car. Behind Katie here is a 347, 13.5 to 1 compression, 677 solid roller, custom Howard's cam. The heads flow 308, and they're cheap Speedmaster head that I bought assembled and put a lot of money into, because all these castings, even Edelbrock, everything comes into America from the same plant. So some things had to be moved. Some things had to be redone. Went to standard size stems. 205 valves were installed. But yeah, John Loafman to Loafman Automotive out of Newark, Ohio for that. He did a great job. And I had the cult classic Parker funnel web on it last year, but thanks to Engine Masters, I found out that the Super Victor is the way to go. And I found a professionally ported already Super Victor at Carlisle, the Ford Carlisle show that we go to every year. There from a buddy of mine that sells parts, and bought it from him. 950 carb, it's a bare bones build. It's nothing erratic. It is gapped for 200 shot of nitrous. Might put a 150 on it to spray the big end, but everybody that runs hose on the big end says you need more than 200. So yeah, for it to make up the difference. So
nice.
I'm like, I won't put nitrous in.
So do you do a lot of bracket racing or index racing, or is it just a little bit of everything?
Racing. It's been built for 3 years now, and I'm still working bugs out of it. It ain't been right. The only time it ran right is when Corey told me, just shake it down. Don't give it all throttle. Just shake it down. I think I ran a 730 at half throttle.
Yeah.
And
we still the 740 time.
740 all in, and come to find out it was running on 6 cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. I broke the rockers clean off.
Yeah, straight in half.
Yeah. It just sounds different. Don't sound the same no more. It's harder to start. Don't know what happened. Yeah. Then all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and anybody's been to pacemakers knows that new timing system is for circle track. It wasn't for drag racing, so it timed itself out. So I'm sitting there right after a burnout, just getting hot, idling, getting hot. Can't get it cooled down, and all of a sudden it just shut off. Like somebody took, and I thought something was leaking, because it shut off like somebody hit the switch. The
kill switch on the back.
Yeah, and it never does that.
No.
And I went to start it up, and it was just, I'm giving it gas, and it's trying to start, and finally I put my foot to the floor, and it barely started, and I'm like, it ain't running on. I have to keep my foot on it, like something ain't right. I back up, I get it pulled off to the side and start going through it. I'm like, something's right. Something's not right. I don't know what the hell's going on. So pardon my French, but
you're good, man. It's all good, buddy. So
it's one of those things that one thing led to another, and I remembered why I was building this engine during COVID, the second round, and everything was on titanium for a engine at that time, because I worked at Jegs, and I found that Jegs had Proform rockers, and they are only good to 500 lift, and
wasn't good enough.
And I did not retorque the head studs back down after a heat cycle, which I should have done, and I didn't do that. So the MLS gasket decided to grow, and everything grew, and put coolant into number 1 and number 8.
That's not good. Jason said, well, it's a Ford not made for racing, laugh out loud.
Right. Exactly. But I did, thank God for the cheap Chinese rockers, because if it wasn't for them breaking, I'd have had bent HB rods. So
you would have had a more catastrophe than just the rods and everything else if it wasn't for those.
Yeah.
You could have had had a window saying hello in the side of your block if you weren't careful.
This.
We've seen those, a fair share of those at the racetrack all the time, where it decided to exit the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Have a good time.
So one thing I'll ask though is what's in everybody else's garage? What are we all working on the other side of the camera here?
Me, I am working on actually building a Grand Cherokee for rough truck for my 2 older kids.
Okay.
So
I like that.
We're going with that route because with up in the air with pacemakers and everything going on, man, and not being able. We're originally gonna do something with street strip kind of deal, but it's just one of those availability time I can hit the fairs and stuff we can go to instead of trying to plan out a weekend around everybody's work schedule and try to make it down to like trails or up to 42 to race or something like that. This way we can every fair we can go to fairs and I can turn the kids loose or I can get behind the wheel if they allow double entries or whatever. We can all take turns racing and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Still a 4-liter or?
Yeah. Yep, still a
Okay.
4-liter. For now.
Hey man, tried and true.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Chris, you're a Ford guy. You got any Fords in the old stable?
Believe it or not, no, I don't. Not anymore. I did have.
No.
I had a 95 GT that the cam phasers and everything else did that exit and rod out the side of the block. So I ended up making it disappear. It needed more work than I'm capable of and the funds for it because I pulled the motor out, found the shock towers on the passenger side was rotted real bad, and then part of the subframe I could flintstone underneath the side of it. So
yeah, that's typical Ohio stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's Ohio life. Unfortunately. No, but what we're doing is we're just trying to get by, and between the 91 and the 88, those are just stock
Cruisers.
drivers. They're just one's a stick, one's an automatic. And with her car, we got a back here.
Oh, nice.
We have a 306 Forge box with AFR Renegade heads, done by John Loafman, and we got a Lenati Voodoo cam that's not even made anymore that we found NOS that came with the guy that was building this engine that she bought the car from.
Hell, you better pull that out and put it in a case because that's going to be hard to come by again if something happens to that. Shit.
Yeah,
I remember those cam. Yeah, I remember back in high school and stuff when they came out with those when doing the turbo boost and superchargers. That was a big thing for your Ford motors. Back in my senior year and stuff, right after I got out of school, it's like now, like you said, you can't find them unless you get lucky and find some old hot rod guy that has the stuff that it can be either salvageable or it's never been installed.
Yep. Yeah, because back in the day, you couldn't find for mass air cars, you couldn't find real radical cams, but alphabet cams. And everybody started running nitrous cams from comp because they were a little bit more radical and they had the LSA lobe separation to be able to handle the fuel injection and be streetable.
Yeah.
So, but this one's actually built for a supercharger, that camshaft. So we're going to put a Vortec V3 blower on hers with a track heat, trick flow intake, just 75 millimeter throttle body, nothing to write home about, So we're going to see what it does for her, and it'll be an automatic car. It's a stick car now, which breaks my heart, but she just wants to be able to fire it up and go.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right.
That and leave you in the dust. Oh.
Yeah, probably.
If I want to, take it down the street if I want to.
Yeah.
All I want.
That's her drag and drop. So we'll have a heavy duty trans-cooler on it. Depending on oil temperature, I may upgrade to an oil cooler, but I don't know yet. Don't know if we're gonna need it yet. So depends on how hot she gets. But yeah, 42-pound injectors, trick flow, fuel rails. It's gonna be 8 AN into the engine, 6 AN back to the tank. Typical build, bare
nothing
bones.
crazy.
Nice.
Nothing like I'm not buying aeromotive 1,000 pumps or anything like that, you know. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Corey's comment when I said about when I got rid of the Mustang, he said no, he got smart after working for Ford. No, me and Corey originally, we first met working at Donley Ford here in Mount Vernon. That's how we became friends.
Yeah.
He was my service writer and stuff. So yes, after working at a Ford dealership, you couldn't pay me to go back to a dealership again for any amount of money.
I work at one right now. It's tough, man. It's not it's not for the light-hearted, that's for sure.
Yep.
I want to help a customer, but corporate won't let me help customers. So
that's the bad part, and the sad part is we got more tools worth than what we make on an hour when you're flat rate.
Exactly.
Just to do
I
a
can
job.
sell hours. I can sell hours by helping the customer. But I want to take care of my tax. So I can sell the hours. Let me sell them. Let me take care of the customer a little bit. But no, it don't happen that way. If I give any kind of discount, I get yelled at.
Right,
So,
and that sucks because, like you said, man, with the way times are going. But yeah, Jason said you might want to check on that 75 millimeter throttle body. That V3 might move too much air for it to be an efficient throttle body.
He's right.
Especially having that supercharger.
I can't find a bigger one for that intake, Jason. If I could get an LS, throttle body, I'd be more than willing. But that's why we only have 42-pound injectors in it, not 56.
Yeah.
So we're only going to tune when we send it to the tuner, we're only going to tune it for what we can feed it, if that makes sense.
Not overdo it.
Huh.
Doesn't need to be crazy fast.
No. It's just this is by the book on paper, a build that was done in Mustang and Passports magazine years ago, and it was very, very efficient. So we're just going off that.
We're bringing retro back.
Yeah.
Bring back the old school.
When I told him, especially with the Calypso color, I was like, I want a whole 90s vibe around this. Like
the Miami Vice vibe. So
keep it true to the 90s. Like that's everything I want.
Especially with the Calypso color. That's like one of the most sought after original Fox body colors out there to buy a car like that. So you guys got lucky.
Oh yeah. I mean, we saw it within 5 minutes of it being listed.
I told him,
and he was like, if you don't buy this right now, you're gonna regret it. So it's
I've seen some on Marketplace, but as soon as they show the pictures of where the engine bay is, if it don't have a drivetrain, it's like, yeah, pockets ain't deep enough to save that.
Yeah. Well, whoever did this car in Georgia did it right because it came from Georgia. We just happened to find it in Dayton. They did a rotisserie paint job, so it's an over-under.
Yeah.
Paint.
Yeah. Somebody did it right then. They knew what the hell they were doing when they were reached resto on that.
Oh yeah.
Katie, so have you ever got to drag race? Has Zach let you race before, or you guys just been kind of the moral support on that side of it when he's racing?
We'll say mostly the moral support, right? So we'll say I dabbled in it. Okay. I did a couple of the horsepower honey races at Pacemakers when it was still up.
Nice.
And I did okay.
You put June on the trailer first round.
I was gonna say the best I did, I came in second.
Yeah,
but
out of 4 or 5 cars. But but still,
we don't talk about that part.
But my main thing is, did you have fun doing it? That's the main
thing.
Yeah, I was like,
That's the way. That's all that matters. As long as you enjoy it and you had fun, it don't matter the results. That's just like every day. If you enjoy something you're doing and it brings a smile to your face, that's what it's all about. So,
yeah. Well, and especially with this car we're building.
Oh, everybody's going to be looking out for you once that thing's put together and on the road. Be neat to see you guys out on the drag and drive. I know I seen Corey's video where you guys got the blue car out and went with them last year.
Yeah.
last minute deal.
Right.
Yeah, so
Tell me
that's the
how that
80.
was for you guys.
Oh,
Did you
that
guys
was
enjoy
incredible.
something like that?
Oh,
Yeah, so we had never really done like any of the cruises before, and
Right.
the entire time we're like, "This is amazing." You're hanging out with friends, you're seeing some of the most beautiful parts of Ohio, and just enjoying your car. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, right? You just
Yeah.
get to enjoy driving your car.
For sure.
Like, there's no high pressure stakes involved. You're just going and having a good time. So, like, we were immediately hooked.
Nice.
Within a day, we're like, Corey, you're going to do another one of these, right?
But yeah.
I told Corey I got to get something together, so this hopefully by fall I can join you guys. Bring my family along, because man, just watching the videos from especially that trip you guys did that just so together he did, that would be a blast to do instead of
man,
like you
I can't
like you
wait
guys
for the
said.
It was perfect.
I can't wait for the next one.
So, props to Corey. You did a great job.
Yeah, Corey did a phenomenal job throwing something together, shooting from the hip, and it turned out now people are blowing him up, wanting
Yeah.
to do it next year. When's the next one? When's the next one? So,
Like, hey, let's just go have a good day with our friends.
Yeah.
Period.
yeah. The weather was a little
It was cold.
Yeah,
We got some routing to do, going across the intersection and bouncing badass cars through the intersection, but that was
We
awesome.
just put them through their paces a little bit. It was fun.
Oh, yeah. Kelly just mad at her GTO and just blew the tires off going across the intersection.
oh
'cause,
yeah, she
I mean,
she just commented.
we're going like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, and I
Hey,
like to,
when you window, you got to take it.
I think
Sure.
it's neat to see this come a long way because Corey got to do, the sick week, the sick ward, last year, and to see the perspective from somebody else's eyes. But doing this kind of stuff, and it's amazing to see the videos. I mean, how even old man Bill I seen was with you guys, and he was actually that's the first time in a while I seen him smile ear to ear just because he got to go cruise. I mean,
And then he remembered
A good
85.
feeling.
We had to cut he had to cut the trip short because there was no 85 in Hocking Hills.
Him and like one or two others were like,
Yeah.
"Ooh."
Yeah. Oh, didn't think this through.
yeah. But I
Yeah, there
mean, it was
was some
still,
wicked cars there.
Oh yeah.
and then with the stuff, especially, it'd be neat. Even though I'd be cool to go, is what he put together, that cruise for the cure, man. I love what his family does for the cancer stuff. Even when his dad was racing and he was racing, they always had something involved with some type of fundraising for cancer research and shit, man. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't see that often anymore.
No.
Jim
No,
Butcher, if he's watching tonight, I think Corey quote me, was it 3 times or 2 times, maybe even 4 that he has fought it and beat
I
it.
think 3 times if I remember right, because
Yeah,
I know
like,
at least
that's
twice.
something-
Yeah.
That's something to say. That's why if Jim Butcher ever called us at any time of night, we'd be there for him. If he needed something,
100%.
you go to grandma's and do this? Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You know?
dad to everybody that I'm going to tell you now, myself personally, ever since I met Jim, I looked up to him as another father figure in my life. I would do the same like you guys said, in a heartbeat for that man, because that family in general just opens themselves up to you. But Jim himself,
Yeah.
fuck, love that man to death. And I know you're watching on Facebook, old man. You're just not in the chatters
Oh,
box.
yeah.
Good to you,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, I know he is.
Oh, yeah.
He's watching because of her.
Yeah,
He's like,
Right on.
I seen the comment on the post. All because he's gonna be there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean the drag and drive stuff, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
honestly becoming the future. I hate to say it, but I think it's here to stay. And then the stuff with like Corey's doing that we can be involved in, that's not gonna break the bank to do.
No.
It's only
No.
gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah. Well, and I think what's really nice about that too is like you don't have to have a fast car to do it.
No.
Like you can just take
Project car.
your project car or something that you have that's
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be crazy.
It's like,
You
hey,
just-
it ain't done yet. I don't care. Does it run? Does it drive?
Yeah.
load the kids up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Corey
You know,
said
you gotta-
3 times. Where dad Jim, it was 3 times that he beat it. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's saying something right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hell yeah.
So
And
many
then
more
Jason said, "Yeah, Kelly's not afraid to break shit."
no, I saw it.
It's a given, man. It happens.
in
Well,
the
yeah,
racing.
No,
Where she?
you
Kelly,
guys.
wasn't it?
I don't think she was racing you, but all I know is the car didn't shift, and he's already yelling at the line 20 feet away from him. He's like, "Let out! Let out!"
I thought it was when Kelly and I both went down.
Stayed. It may have been. I can't remember, but I remember Jason yelling. I remember that.
Yes, Jason, going fast can be overrated. It just now drag and drive, and it throws in a little bit of the track stuff. I could see that, but like Corey's talked on the shop talk and stuff, where you've chimed in, and Jason's been there too. It's more fun because you're actually getting to see your hard work be put to the test on cruising and making passes if you're into that stuff, or just the cruising part. It just you're showing off what you're proud of.
Or even if we don't make passes, like leaving the barbecue joint, everybody did the burnout, and I let everybody go, and then I let mine hang out, and I did
gave it your all.
I did a pro stock burnout leaving that place, but Jason just barely cracked his Nova, and it's just blowing big old fatties off, and Corey's blowing his tires. Everybody was having a great time just doing burnouts leaving, and when I was back in the rearview mirror after I left, I said, that was a clean pad. We left, and it looked like somebody'd been street racing there all night. And then nobody said a word about it. We just had a great time.
Corey says lies. What'd you have to say? What'd you have to ask, Johnny? Go ahead, buddy.
All I was going to say is regarding that comment there is it's another opportunity to see how far your build has come, the improvement that you could be able to make to it, and the improvement that you have made, test them out on the track.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do this year? I don't know. We'll see what happens, True. See what it did. So
this is the pot calling. This is
very
the pot
nice.
calling the kettle black. High horses is not reliable for street. Jason and your Nova.
Hey, that's the street sweeper, man. Jason's Nova is the street sweeper. I put a carburetor on it, 400 CFM, whatever, just like twists the frame as he's leaving the barbecue joint.
But now changing up iterations of that car.
That's awesome, though, man. And speaking of Jason, that gentleman will be actually. I'll have Jason up here next week, so you guys can return the favor in the comments, pick on him in the comments and shit.
Oh yeah, we will. Don't you worry.
Nice.
Yes, Corey, you are 100% right, buddy. That is what it's all about: the good times, fun, smiling, and enjoying family time, man, and hanging out.
Absolutely.
I even told Corey after that cruise, I said I had more fun doing that than I've had drag racing in a long time because we're just stressed out. Yeah. We hurry up, bust our ass, empty our bank accounts just to get there. We get there and we have to wait. And then we got animosity, we got nervousness, we got what's going to break this time. And bless Corey's heart, if it wasn't for bad luck, we had no luck at all. We get to fire it up and go first round, something falls apart right in the staging lanes, going up the staging lanes. Like, oh, Jesus. So we're beating the band trying to, get this thing fixed and everything. And it got to the point where I'm like, Corey, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Shit. I feel big time. Big old Jimbo's in here in the comments tonight, guys.
Jimbo!
Dude, this is awesome. Thanks, Jim, for tuning in, man. If you guys are not subscribed to this gentleman's channel, please go over and give a like, share, and subscribe to Penny Pinch's Performance. Dude, he is killing it with this fucking Paramount build. I love watching this.
I'll probably give it a little bit as well.
Dude, it's been a blast watching him with this thing, man.
Yeah.
And he's doing it just like most of us. Your bare minimum of everything that's there at your hands to use. He's doing a build, so you can't beat it.
So, Jimbo, it wasn't salvage titled after all, is what you're saying? Works pretty good, don't it?
Uh-oh.
She's a little too huh?
Jimbo, it's the least I can do. I remember going watching the Marion races you used to put on back when Marion was going on, dude. So I mean, come on.
Good times. Good time.
After this, someone is going to be coming up here as well.
But yeah, dude, it's just it's so commemorative when you got family, your significant other that wants to be in the garage with you or beside you when they can. So to do this stuff. But yes, I grew like you, Zach. Grew up around Corey, all them. What it's like to rush around at the drag strip on stuff, man. And the sad part is, what can put you out, like you were just saying, is one little simple thing in staging lane that can cost you your whole weekend, and you just want to strangle the people around you because you're so upset over it. So I can see now why everybody is going kind of the back to the old days of the cruising, like race here and there, doing the drag and drive. This Fairmont is a meth addict, and I'm a halfway house. You said it, Jimbo. You said it, dude.
Call that thing the trap house. Call that thing the trap house.
It's no shit. and then like Corey said, he should be sponsored by Bondo.
Should be sponsored by Bondo. All metal.
I'll tell you what. Jimbo's another one that he's had some pretty nasty fucking cars in his fleet.
Jimbo is a G. He will always be a G in my book, dude. That dude, I watched him click rounds off. I'm like, I blinked my eyes. I'm like, did that 4.6 Mustang just run a fucking 8.0 pass? Oh, Jesus. On Marion County Raceway.
Of all places, yes. It's like, whole shit.
People are spinning their balls off, and all of a sudden, Jimbo just does a Cleater McFarland pass right down the track. Like, what the hell is that?
Corey, this would be awesome if the city would let us do that at least once a month. Man, I know plenty of people that would love to do that again. I miss that shit. That was some of the best summers I've ever spent.
I was seeing cars I didn't know existed in Mount Vernon run around that place. I'm like, was that a Hemi Cuda? Like, you know what I mean? Like
where did you come from?
That Cuda from Mount Vernon. Unfortunately, the gentleman passed away. His name was Dennis. It was actually one of my uncle's best friends. He redid that car 7 different times to get it to where it was the final Cuda color of that pink and black. But
the pink and black car. Yes.
That was my buddy. He used to actually work with my uncle when Benchmark Cabinets was in Fredericktown. They were best friends and stuff. And his nephew has it now, I believe. That his nephew or his niece, one of the two. And but it's still here in Mount Vernon, man. They're still gonna take it to car shows and shit. But yeah, he would all summer long, man. He would have that bad boy on the streets, dude. That was a badass ride. 440 car and everything.
Man, I do remember that car. Like, I'd just be sitting there as a kid walking with my parents. Dad's like, we got to go down to the square tonight. I'm like, it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And he said, you just got to experience this. I'm like, okay. He goes, this is what it was like when I was in high school. That's why I moved you out here. I'm like, all right, cool. And man, the cars never stopped. They were just car after car after car. I'm like, this is like a car show.
Oh man!
It was so nice, but it got to the point. Some of the younger generation driving didn't respect like the rest of us did for the cruising. So the city, after so long, finally said no more, which sucks because it was freaking awesome. Yeah, dude, Corey, that would be a badass idea. Do the butter churn cruise going around the square for old time's sakes. That would be sick.
I'm down for that.
A little nostalgia in there.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's like you used to be able to downtown Nork and shit, go cruising downtown. Everybody meet up there too. Our thing back in the day, cruise downtown Mount Vernon and head to Park Avenue in Mansfield and go street racing and sit there with the cops betting. You'd have the cops sitting until they get a call. So which one are you betting on tonight? Which one? It's like, dude, I don't know if I would have answered the first time I was up there. Guy goes, cop wants to bet people, you got money.
Oh, no kidding. My dad, God rest his soul, one of my good friends, his dad was my dad's good friend too. Kyle Hayes, his dad, Jeff Hayes, was a big Mopar guy and had a Hemi Satellite, and everybody hung out at Frisch's Big Boy. And nobody really wanted to race Jeff a lot because he had a pretty big blown Hemi Satellite that nobody really wanted to mess with. He said everybody in Newark hung out at Frisch's Big Boy. That's when the small town guys thought they got big heads, they'd come to the Big Boy and see where the real folks were hanging out. So those were fast ones. Like Copo Camaros and stuff were hanging out in Newark, Ohio back then. Stupid car. Yeah. Yeah, Roy had a DZ motor 302 Camaro, and he spent that 10-5 racing people back in the 80s. I mean, just mutilating people. You know, it was just the stories I hear from all my dad's friends and all these old timers talking about race stories. You know, you got to give and take. Okay, that's bullshit, but there's like, that adds up. Like, you're making sense, you know what I mean? So,
but there's always going to be a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I miss that. I miss that a lot.
And the bad part is it comes to that. It comes back to that couple of bad apples that ruins everything that's good for you when you got a tight knit community. And it just sucks because people, all they asked when we were cruising Mount Vernon, and make sure you don't block the intersections in case the squads and stuff come. Do you think people listen? No. So they said no more. I'm like, damn it.
It's just a simple respect that could have changed all that.
It was.
Just simple respect. Please move. Yeah, I can. Absolutely. You know, that's all it took. But no, somebody had to be high and mighty, you know.
Leave it to one person that doesn't care to ruin one of the last good things people have.
Dude, Johnny, I'll tell you this right now. We at least had over 100 cars cruising downtown Mount Vernon. Muscle cars, lifted trucks.
Oh man.
We had a guy that used to cruise. I don't know if you remember it or not, Zach. The Blue Ranger that was lifted sitting on 38s. The guy used to come around and sit up on the square. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Right.
He had a 302 and stuff in it.
Very nice.
The cops would pull him over just to say bumper height, just so they could look at his truck. They never cited him or nothing. They wanted to look at this truck because they never.
He was one of the first ones to do a V8 swap in the Ranger.
Yep. Before you could buy the kits.
Before you could buy the kits.
Yep. That's cool. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Here I'm coming to talk to you guys about drag racing and everything else, and here we're going down memory lane for us on stuff we all used to do, man. This is awesome. I love it.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about Fords all day long, you know, but we can talk about racing all day long. But at the end of the day, it's all going to meet the same thing. It's like, what drives you the most? Yep. Like, what gets your spark where you want to do a cam swap in a weekend, or Corey's going to throw a cruise for the cure, so I'm going to cam both Mustangs real quick, you know.
Right, just like Corey said, yes, Corey, we are old, dude.
It turns into a pastime.
And I'm like, they run far.
Like Jason said, used to be able to go to TJ's on High Street every weekend back in the day and hang out and stuff too.
Yeah.
That's like right now in Ontario, the Pizza Hut. They're doing, which I think is kind of cool. They're doing the cruise-in stuff up there too.
Quaker City, wherever that's at, was that Salem? Salem, Ohio still has the original Pizza Hut with like tile floor, the chandeliers. I don't know about the buffet.
They do.
But
and then I just found out recently, ironically, there's also one in Mount Gilead.
There is one in Mount Gilead. I did see that. That's a fact. There's an original Pizza Hut with the old school insides still in Mount Gilead.
I thought they remodeled the one in Mount Gilead. I haven't been in there in a while. I thought they remodeled it like they did everything else. I gotta go check Take the Family and check
it's
that
all
out
over
now.
the pizza forums on Facebook.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a classic, but unfortunately, you can't do the Book It program, so no free personal pizzas for everyone.
Wow, damn it! That just ruined it all. I can't do it now.
I know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and that's the thing. What is your guys' take, since we're talking that, like cruising and stuff, like doing these car shows and stuff? It's good. I think they're a good time. Yeah, you get some of the old heads, as I call them, gearheads in, that are they're set in their ways.
He makes the most valid point about local car shows. You're going to see the same guys win the same trophies every time. And I'm all about going to car shows. I like to spread it out. I like to cruise a little bit. I like to go some distance, So I want to see that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Me and Corey, we did some car shows. Even I brought the Oldsmobile out for a couple of them. And it was the same Nova, the same Chevelle. Once in a blue moon, you get a wild card, which was cool. But even,
it was the same. But it was always the same people.
Cars and the same trophies every time we go. Now, the one at the Hartford Fairgrounds was amazing. I will say that. Corey's friend threw that car show on, and that was a slew of cars from all different. Yeah, it was Mr. Kelly. He did a great job with that car show. Brought all kinds of cars from different counties, and it was cool. And it was like, okay, now I'm back. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to all these different car shows, seeing the same Nova, the same Chevelle, the same Camaro.
All part of that clique. It's the clique. It's that clique. If you're in with the clique, you're getting the trophy.
It's clique. It's clique.
It's like you have to go just to see the cars. Like if you want to go to one of these and it's your small town, it's the same show every year, you can't go expecting to win a trophy. You're not going to.
I don't go to win a trophy. I just go to have fun and eat some food and have camaraderie.
Right.
Eat some.
Well, that's like here in town. They were doing those first Fridays. You had a car on a Friday night, the first Friday up here, cruise in, and then just this last summer they started making you wanted to pre-register now instead of just showing up. They're barely getting 50 cars now for this cruise in because there was. The summer before they started that, they averaged at least 100, almost 100 cars for first Friday, just to get your old cars out, come out, show them off. They didn't give nothing away or anything. Just car guys hanging out, having a good time, walking downtown, shopping, eating your concession stand food and hanging out. But they decided, you got to pre-register now. You can't just show up. The city put a damper on people showing up.
That's what stops me from going to Krieger. Everybody's like, "You're not trailering one of the cars up for Krieger." I said, "I won't trailer any car but the red car." I mean, I'm not going to pre-register though because the website's a mess. You click the link, then you click another link, then you click another link, and you click another link, and then before you know it, it's like I don't even know where I'm at right now. This is not worth it.
Yeah,
right.
Let everybody
jump all these hoops.
If you want to just go up to go, say on a Saturday afternoon, you can't because you have to pre-register.
You had to pre-register, exactly.
Like, hey, you can go look at everything, but you can't take your car out there.
Toy Barn's the same way. That pre-register BS is not where it's at. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, we do that to control people. I mean, you do that to control the intake that you can fit on your lot. I understand that, but still, you know what I mean? Like, make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, or have flexibility.
Yeah.
Like you can pre-register, but you don't have to pay until you get there in case you have other plans that.
That's all my peeps watch. That's why I don't go to the Krieger show. Yeah. That pre-register BS. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I get it on some of them, but not like you guys were talking about the Carlisle show. What was the experience of going to that?
You got to do
it.
That
was incredible.
You have to do it. Once in your life, you have to do it. It takes 3 days to walk the whole show, and you won't even see it all because there's nooks and crannies that you didn't know were hidden.
Like, you could take 2 days just to look at the cars, not to mention the enormous swap meet that is happening at the same time. That takes you another day to go through.
And they cram this all in a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Well, Sunday's kind of not real.
Yeah.
They do the awards and stuff Sunday, so
Right.
most of the vendors for the swap meet will
Pack up
leave Saturday night. But
it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, basically. We got there, everybody was showing up Thursday. We got there Friday early morning.
well, that's so you can show up
after the State Highway Patrol tried to track me down.
Well, that's because you were doing illegal.
Corey knows I drive like an asshole. So I was doing literally 95 miles an hour from Ohio to
You were raising.
Pennsylvania.
What was that car you were just going back and forth with the whole time?
That was an Audi, some kind of supercar.
Yeah.
An Audi supercar that we were doing speeds of over 100 miles an hour excess for a very long time.
Hey, Katie, just let you know, it's not illegal unless you get caught.
Yep. Well, she made a comment. She goes, "You might want to start slowing down a little bit. I'm starting to see more and more cops go the opposite direction." So I did, and all of a sudden we found two of them stashed behind the viaduct, like waiting for me to go by, and they came flying out behind me and just stayed on me till I got to the Carlisle Fairgrounds. And I turned my turn signal on like I was getting off the exit, and he just kept going. And I went off the exit and back onto our hotel.
But as he passes us, he just looks over.
Oh, he was staring right at me.
he's like, "You're lucky, ass."
Reel it in.
Yeah, I drive like an asshole.
Asked Zach, how many years did it take us to get you to go to that? Hilljack Mach 1 asked, how many years did it take them to get you to actually finally go?
I've known Jack Stan for
that's
Tim? Jack. Yeah, that's Timmy. I've known him for I think we're going on 20 years almost. I mean, but he had been telling me since 2004 that I need to start going to Carlisle. I was still in high school, being a vendor at the Ford show at the fall swap meet, and you gotta go. And finally, I just said, "I'm going."
Yep.
Hell with it. I slept on the floor in their hotel. I think the first time I went, I slept on Timmy's floor. He had a hotel room with, I think it was JR, maybe. And I was sleeping on their floor with a pillow. And I said, all right, I'll be back every year since. I missed one or two, but maybe three. But it was just life. I couldn't get the time off. But you got to go experience Carlisle. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So the pictures everybody teases you with on Facebook, it doesn't do it justice, is what you're saying.
No, absolutely not.
No, because like there's even like this ridge at the top because it's not flat the whole way through, and like you can see most of it, but what doesn't take into account is everything that's still behind you when you take that photo, and everything behind like the grandstand and all the barns where the swap meet is that you don't see from that photo.
Yeah. And then we go up and I need to go to the truck. We need to drop some parts off because we were buying.
Yep.
And we dropped some parts off. She goes, "Man, somebody's getting on." And I said, "Come here." So we walk over to another ledge. Now, mind you, she sees a tree line, and we walk to a fence row. I said, "Look down." I said, "Look down." And these cars doing 10,500 RPM passes through a road course. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Just spinning.
So you're getting like everything.
It's awesome.
So you get everything besides just the car show and swap meet. You're getting the drift cars and shit like
road racing. You get drag racing. You get nostalgia GT40s. You get vintage drag racing. You get the whole slew if you're a Ford guy.
You get beautiful experience.
You get Baja with the Broncos. You get the old Baja Broncos there. Mm-hmm. That was the year I went with the boys from PA. God, I can't remember his name.
It was the Mustang.
Yeah, last year was the Mustang. This year's the Bronco. So if you like off-road, this coming year is the anniversary for the Broncos. So that's, I can't get back.
That'd be fun.
So,
off-road is very fun, man.
It's going to be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So we promote that like it's nobody's business. And my club, the Mid-Ohio Ford Club, I'm trying to get them talked into it. I know a couple of them are watching tonight. So, it's we're going to be there. So if we need to set up a Mid-Ohio Ford tent and you need me to work it, I'll work it. I don't care. I'll send her off with the money and the swap meet. She knows what to buy. I don't care.
That would be
Mostly.
that'd be honestly be cool as hell. If they would get involved in something like that to kind of expand out a little more than just doing the swap meet down at the fairgrounds and stuff that they do in the spring and fall.
Yep. It ain't what it used to be, and that's what we keep talking, but we keep supporting it because we need to keep it alive. The internet killed everything. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, it just absolutely. I remember going to that place and on the fall show and having 4 buildings full, packed, wall to wall, not another space, not an empty space, and the internet just killed it. And these, either these kids or people are dying off, and their kids are just scrapping everything, not knowing what it is, and it's we got to. This stuff's still stashed somewhere, and we got to keep finding it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I think people aren't doing their own work like they used to.
Oh, that's too much work to price all this
Or
stuff.
they're strictly buying new. They're not buying.
Yeah, they're just buying bolt-on parts. Oh, I got this. Yeah, well, it ain't half of what it could be if you really put some time into it. So.
I remember the first time I went to my very first swap meet down there. I went with my buddy Scott Sabo, that me and Corey used to work with at
You know that name. I know that name.
Yeah, he took me down there, and he's the first one that I got to work the last spring nationals that was held at Trails. The last year it was there as a ticket, working the gates, man. That's the first time I got to see John Force, everybody. It was all because Mid Ohio Ford Club was their Saturday to work it in the morning. He's like, "You're going to the track with me this weekend since we're not working." Okay, I figured we're going to just go watch race and hang out. He goes, "By the way, you got to work 2 hours this morning. We're working from 7 to 9. All right, get there. And all I see is we're coming down the road. John Force Racing, Don Pendergast, you're seeing all the big trucks. It's like, he goes, "Yeah, we're going to the Spring Nationals. You got to help take tickets in at the gate for 2 hours." And he goes,
"What a surprise."
Everything. Yeah, I was in seventh heaven. I finally got to meet my idol and everything else. I'm like, dude, this is badass. It was worth every bit of it. We were there until it closed.
Have you ever got to stand behind one of those funny cars while they fired up and set the clutch in and get some nitro burn in your face?
Oh, dude, my eyes burnt for about 2.5 hours. Fucking 2.5 hours. I was like crying the whole time.
I think you tell it better. I'll let you take the lead on that.
Actually, he does still have that wagon, believe it or not. It's still sitting in the garage, covered up on jack stands.
No way.
Yeah. The one he got off of Peanut and them? Off of Dwayne Smith?
Stories about that car. I heard stories about that car.
It is literally sitting still in his mom and dad's garage on jack stands, covered up.
Is it driving you crazy, Chris?
Yes. Because he fired it up. He fired it up the first time I got to go out to his house. I'm like, "Why aren't we racing this? I'll help you." He won't, Corey. That's the part that pisses me off. I literally, my wife looked at me. She goes, here's $5,000. Go buy that car since it's just sitting there. And he said no. Then this is after it's been sitting for almost 10 years. I'm like,
it still fires up. It still fires up.
Yeah. I mean,
Corey, that's a revival video for you. Get Sabo to get that thing back out again. Woo! Yeah. That thing fucking nailed the converter a couple times. Let's see how about it.
I'm eating pizza, Corey. Sorry. That's all I've ate today.
I love pizza. I'm a pizza whore.
But yeah, I mean, he took it out one time. Actually, it was off of jack stands at the time because I actually got him to take it out of the garage once while we were at Donnelly. One time.
One time?
One time. But
did he smack it in the face, please?
Oh, I wanted to fuck. We poured water down. He did a nice, decent burnout with it. It was nice. And then right back in the garage, had me help him jack it back up, right back on the fucking stands it went.
Oh, damn. Well,
Yeah, and that's where it's been ever since, man. And I love the dude to death, but there's just certain things that he needs to let go that he's never let go of still, and it's rough, and I get it. But that was one car. Let somebody have it that's gonna put it to use. I mean, hell, the fucking turn signals and shit still worked in it. He had it still rigged where you could, yeah. All you had to do is put a regular dash back in it, and the lights worked and all that shit. He had it where it was still doing that.
Now I want it.
No, because I'm going to take that thing to Magnolia. I'm sorry. Me and Corey have a phenomenal time in Magnolia. Every time we get... All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop. That's salty. Every time she's out of town, it just so happens to be, hey, they're running a no prep race at Magnolia. You want to go? I'm like, yeah.
And I don't get to go.
I still haven't been down there. That's one of my bucket list tracks to hit.
Dude, John Sermon's watching right now because he's my hometown hero. John Sermon's got a stupid Mustang that does very well, and I love rooting on our hometown boys from Newark, Ohio. Oh my God!
All right, Corey, you're really starting to stir the pot up, bud.
Hey, Corey.
What'd he say?
Reel it in, Corey.
What'd he say?
Said that's when he goes to meet his girlfriend.
Oh shit! But no, another one I'd know prep. I'd love.
Bullshit is what that is.
I know.
I would like to. I want to go to War in the Woods.
Corey had a spread, man. Like he had the grill. Like, we were cooking. Like we were just having a good old time. It was amazing.
Corey doesn't travel late when he goes to the track. He's got a grill and everything. He makes sure you're prepared for the day when you go to the track.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Between him and Amber, there's nothing.
Yeah.
That you need that they don't have.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. But I want to go to the War in the Woods over in Brown County. I want to go see that one time live for no prep race.
I have not done yet. Corey said there's every bit of 5,000, maybe 7,000 people there. He goes, and he called me the first time he went down there. He goes, Zach, I got to get off here. There's every bit of 5,000 people here. Just wall-to-wall people.
I mean, just watching the live videos of the guys I follow and stuff, and they're not even covering half of what that Corey described of being there. I mean, you'll see sometimes they'll do the tower view over the starting line and shit, and you're only seeing like part of it, and it's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Thomas has definitely got something going good when he decided to put that on there, man. And that kind of brings back the old school vibe, the way that track is and where it's at.
And the man just true to his word.
Oh yeah, I will give him that. And I've been fortunate.
Old boy wrecked his stuff. The old boy wrecked his stuff, and he showed up at his pit with a fistful of cash, saying, "Here it is to fix it." You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you don't see anybody running a race program do that. You know, I mean, it's just one of those things that's like, I would promote that. You know what I mean? That is something to be.
Yeah, he says take bug spray, jeans, and boots.
Yeah, for what?
I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's over in Brown County, Indiana.
I met the first time I met her. We had it on live and the TV in the living room running all night, and she got up before I did. She goes, "Corey's still awake." Texted me at 4:00 in the morning, and then I said, "Did you message him?" She's like, "Yeah, he hadn't been asleep yet." I'm like, "Oh," and I'm just drinking my coffee, waking up.
And that's another track I want to go to that's here in Ohio. I want to go to KD Jagway when they do a no prep race, especially for like Happy and Limpy come in. I want to go check that out too.
I do
down
too.
There in South Webster. Sounds like we all need to get together and make a road trip for the weekend.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I know shit gets crazy at Magnolia and shit gets crazy at KD. I've seen the videos. Even 1320 showed up there that one time.
Yeah.
They've been there
Yeah,
twice
I'm
now.
pretty sure. Corey might have even been at that race, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
I don't know which one it was.
It was a while ago, but 1320 covered a KD no prep event.
Yeah.
These cars were going for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
That
true
is
to
one of
no
those.
prep.
Oh, it is. The hill's what makes that place famous. On the backside.
That's what I heard.
Very
Just
nice.
watching videos and stuff. I mean, hell, watching Tommy and those guys fucking drag the Falcon across the oil pan across going because he's going so fast down through the dip. Billy did it in the S10. Sherm Baker did it one time in his stepside truck I watched. Amber said she'll
That truck
drive.
was rowdy. That used to be the baddest truck around back in the day.
It still is. He just got the Chevelle now, so he focuses more on that.
Yeah, the boy runs the truck, doesn't he?
Yeah,
If
every
I'm
now
not
and then.
mistaken.
Yep, Sherm's a good dude. I loved meeting him at Marion, man. God, he's a great guy. He's another one of those. He'd give his fucking shirt off his back for you. My favorite person I became friends with from Marion Racing, I don't know if he's watching. I did tag him in the post about tonight. Is Sean Young has that black Nova that stood it on the back bumper upper. He was always a big supporter of the no prep scene at Marion. Whenever they had a race, he was always there with his Nova. Dude, he's another good dude. Me and Corey out at Pacemakers when Billy and them was doing their cash days, he showed up. He pitted right next to Corey and stuff. We hung out. Me and my boy hung out with Corey and stuff all day for that. That's when Lex was still buddies with everybody before they pissed him off and stabbed him in the back. We'll just leave it at that.
I don't like hearing that stuff, and that's one thing that I will stand by. If any of us ever make it someday, I'm not going to forget where I came from, and I'm not going to stab anybody in the back no matter what. That's karma that's coming to.
And my thing of it is it wasn't Bill's the one that got fucked over. It wasn't even him doing it. That's the problem. It wasn't even Bill.
Right. It's just the person that started. It's just the person that started. That's karma that's going to come back to you. And I don't want no part of negative. I don't need no negativity in my life.
No.
You know. So
that's right.
I don't care. No, I don't care who started it. Well, whoever started it, you're going to get it back to you.
Yep,
that's fair.
In some.
Yeah. Jimbo said he had Sean win 3 of the 4 classes in one day at Marion. Dude, like I said, Sean was a hitter for what he had for that car, being a nitrous car and everything, man. I
can't remember the car.
I'll send you.
Sean's
I got a picture of it. I'll send you on my phone later on, Zach.
Right.
You'll recognize it as soon as you see the Nova. You'll know it. Dude, everybody, Corey wishes Jimbo was still putting on damn races. That was the most fun going to races ever.
I have never had more fun in a no prep race than Battle of the 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was fun.
Even Corey will tell you a story. Corey will tell you a story about taking his daughter out, Madison, surprise, and we went out to the middle of nowhere. And if you're from where we're at, you just drive until you're ready to shoot yourself in the face, and all of a sudden, there's Marion County Raceway out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. It was literally it's your dream racetrack. Take him out.
It wasn't even in Marion.
It's not even in Marion. That's the problem.
Oh my God. And you know what? Some of the best nights, were out there. My dad, if he's watching right now, he knew Bill Guthrie, like the original owner of that track. And that's where I apparently lived my life before I really remembered being 3 years old. Running, he said in the gravel pits, he used to make little paths with your Matchbox cars while we were in the finals at 2:00 in the morning. He'd drop me off at the
like
daycare and say, "Let him sleep all day." Like they would just let me sleep all day and leave me alone. So it's just one of those things. Like my real roots are from Marion County, from my dad.
That's where a lot
And
of
going
them,
to
a lot of people are, Zach. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
that it's that was back in.
Dad would go to their Bill Guthrie's house parties, and I'd be downstairs in the basement looking at all the pictures of the cars on in his basement. He had them wrapped around this whole basement. I mean, it was. Those are very vague memories that I remember, of being in the finals at Marion County Raceway and going home and watching the sun come up at a very young age. And it's just like, well, Dad made a hell of a car run 1030 on a 1030 on 1030. Corey remembers that car. That was Robert Hobbs' Cuda. Dad was the crew chief on Hobbs' Cuda.
But
I
yeah,
hope he's watching them.
And then seeing pictures like Jimbo said right here, he misses it. And I agree. I remember you saying something about trying to bring it to pacemakers, but Corey hit it on the head. I'm glad you didn't bring it to pacemakers. You would have made you hate racing like the rest of it. Yes.
Absolutely.
With the dipshit that was running it when it was back open after Zolman, fuck that, man. It went to hell.
That's why this is still on the engine stand and not put back in the car yet. I'm not that driven to go back to bracket racing again.
Yep.
It's done. It's there. It's ready when I need it. I got street cars to work about.
There you go. And it sounds like you guys are having more fun with that anyways, because you don't have to, like you were talking earlier, don't have to worry about that last minute rush around, hurry to the lanes, this and something going wrong while you're in the lanes or everything, and then wondering where you're going to get something to fix it, say for you're there for a long weekend. And then
we're just taking our time doing it right.
Yeah, taking our time doing it right. Like what really did it for me, like the real cinch of why I'm not really driven on getting my drag car back together is me and Corey hopped in Amber's Blazer one night, went down and got pizza, and he made a reel about that, or on a YouTube video about it. And we were just sitting out in front of the pizza shop. He just walked around it. I'm like, that right there brings me back to my roots at 16 years old.
Yeah.
Having a badass street car at 16 and just being able to go anywhere I want to. And if I want to lay into it, I might hurt some feelings,
It comes back to that pride thing. What the blood, sweat, and tears that you put in this, and you're sitting and getting to admire the work you're putting into this stuff. So I mean,
absolutely, 100%.
And that's why I think it's coming. It's starting to come back around with these drag and drive events and seeing more people doing stuff like this, that they're actually putting the time and effort in like we did growing up and that we're still doing now, but it's finally catching back on again, which we need more of this shit. It's okay to get your hands dirty. It's okay to bust your knuckles, to break your bones while you're working on this.
The affirmation you get afterwards is worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're going to get more of those people that just go to car shows and they don't want to race their car. They don't want to stress it out, but you can just cruise it and have a good time and do what you're supposed to with your car. It's the whole reason you put it.
And like Jimbo said, for him, thing I'm looking the most forward to right now is Corey's cruise. Nothing like meeting awesome people and showing them how I can break down and smile. Jimbo, you give that smile away in your YouTube videos, even though you try to act like you're not smiling, dude. I've seen it a couple times already, so you're not fooling nobody.
He's one of the fashion shows.
But yeah, that's the thing is, and the camaraderie in this is getting bigger too. Besides just the racing aspect, so I mean, it's awesome to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just told Zach the other day, I just want to get my car together just so we can go cruise. I don't want to go to a track. I don't want to race. I just want to go cruising. I want to drive it.
Worst case scenario, if you wanted to make a test it, find a straight stretch and go let her eat for a minute and then go cruise. I mean, that's the
exactly.
worst. That's there. You got your racetrack out of the way without having to deal with paying your entry fee, other than make sure there's no cops around.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was like, we can hit the
Yeah, right.
I can see what it can actually do. But at the end of the day, let me take it A to B.
Oh yeah,
She went
and that's what it's all
passing.
about. That's okay. You get them together, and you need an extra driver for one of the street cars. Just let me know. I'm more than volunteer, like I said on
We'll get you
Corey's
back in
post.
talks.
Yeah.
How about that?
There's
Oh,
plenty
yeah.
of them around. I'm gonna put Dad in one so he can take Mom to the cruise on the Cure. I'd love to see that. You know, so he can go cruising
Oh, that'd
again.
be awesome.
And
Oh yeah.
I'll put him in the stick car though,
Yeah.
so he can row gears again in the old 88. And then if
You take the
Dad's
91.
Dad's actually watching tonight, so that's for you, Dad. If we go to the cruise on the Cure, I'll have to buy another entry. But he's gonna take Mom on that so we can have a good time. And Chris, to be honest with you, I might have the 91 done by then. I think
There's nothing wrong with it.
there's nothing wrong with it. I gotta get tires on it and it's ready to go. I think I got the transmission dialed in. Anybody knows anything about AODs, it's hard to get that accelerator cable just right to have the right amount of pressure for the AOD so the converter can light up. So
Oh yeah.
it's a pain in the ass. I
It'd be
think I
easier.
got it. I think I got it though.
It'd be easier if you had someone that hit the right pedal when you were testing it.
You tell that story.
No.
No, Katie,
I got
you opened your mouth. Now you got to spill your guts.
So we're going to adjust it, and he's so ashamed of me right now. And he just said, "Hey, put it to the floor." And I'm like, the last time we did this, we were doing brakes, and I'm like, "Oh, brake pedal, cool, got it."
for an accelerator cable.
Well, I'm not thinking about it. I was in the middle of doing something in the house, and he pulled me out, and so I put it to the floor.
And I yelled at her, "Are you doing it?" "Yeah, it's to the floor." I'm like,
Nothing
okay.
happened.
And I put it, I locked it in. I said, "Let go of the throttle." She let go. I'm like, something doesn't change. I said, "Fire it up." So I said, "Fire it up." This thing spun to like 3,800 RPM.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At idle. I'm like, "Shut it down! Shut it down!" I'm like, what the hell? I pull the fucking intake off and I look, the throttle body's like wide open almost.
Yeah.
I said, "What the hell were you hitting when I was adjusting that?" "The brake pedal." I'm like, as clear as a bell, "The brake pedal?" I'm like, you had to hit the accelerator.
I didn't know. In my defense, he didn't specify what I had to hit.
No.
You're both guilty. We'll just leave it at that.
Corey feels
Instead of
my
just
pain
one or
right
the other.
now. Corey feels
you
my
figured it out together.
Yeah.
I like what Jason commented. Pulling up next to your friend at a light when you're out cruising is awesome, just for fun to jump on it and not
for
mean
sure.
nothing at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You just get to F around a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pictures that Jason and Corey had in the video documentary that they did of, was it Smokies? 6 Smokies?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Them doing their burnouts and everything, just having fun with each other.
Nice.
And just enjoying it. And I kind of enjoyed that there wasn't more media about it because they were having that good of a time.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they were just having that good of a time where they didn't worry about a camera. They didn't worry about posting anything. They were just living in it, having memories and everything like that. And that's what it's all about, to be honest with you. I mean, it really.
Well, and that's the thing I kind of think Sick Week got away from with Tom starting that up. Drag Week, everybody looked forward to because you actually found out who was the bad of the bad of Drag and Drive Week.
Yeah.
Now that this Sick Week's coming along, it's got the same concept to me, but it's got more in, like you were saying, Zach. The cameras has got to be around at all times. You don't.
Well, Tom
and it just takes it away from it.
Tom just focused in on the people, like, you know, I love watching these guys. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching Tony. I love watching my Finnegan, Freiberger, Cleet. I love watching all those guys. I have Stay Tuned on right now because Tony's one of our favorites because he's down and dirty.
Nice.
You know, bare bones. And it's one of those things where it's like, you're just piggybacking on people that get the most views to promote your own stuff. And like Corey said, if you ain't a friend, you ain't getting in. And I get that. I get that a lot. But it's saddening to see that such a great event, went to that and not for the guys like us.
Well, and the one I want to follow on Sick Week, I've seen him mention him one time, and that's the Swedes that came over. It's the same group of guys I met one year at Drag Week. They were over here and everything else. It's them. And they've only showed in the last 2 days of it so far, the start, you've seen them one time. It's been everybody else, like you said, the clout chaser.
Yeah, all the big names.
Jimbo hit it right here. He said, I wanted to be part of Clout Week. Sick Week. You're right. It's all about clout now.
Jimbo Slice.
Yeah, it's just a shame. I get trying to make $1 because that's what you're doing. But
at the same time, you got to recognize what made you where you're at. It's the fan. Yeah. It's the blue collar guys like us that are rubbing pennies together, working a 9-to-5 job that ain't living off of a YouTube check. You know what I mean? That's like
exactly.
We're busting our asses. We're getting this shit done so we can get out there and have some memories to make with people.
It's fine. You can have those guys there. I'm all for having those guys there.
Right.
But you can't make it the only focus of the entire event.
Exactly. I'm with that.
I vote bring Jimbo on Corey's show tomorrow. I don't care if you start a fight. You got I'll back you up, Jimbo, on a lot of this shit, man. I'm sorry. But it's just the way we all feel about this shit. It sucks that it's come to what it got away from.
Jimbo, start with it. I got your back, brother. I mean, is he doing it? Yeah, he is. Here I go.
Yeah, game on. We're all jumping in. Fuck it, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
but it's just sad that it's got away from that. And I mean. Oh, Corey, I'm not even bringing that comment up on the screen because I'm a little salty about this one. Here, guys, talking about Larry. Needless to say, we'll leave it. Corey can go in more detail with it.
Yeah, we'll save it for Corey tomorrow.
Let's do that. Bailey,
8 o'clock tomorrow night on We Broke Garage, guys. Tune in for it.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yep. Fame makes up 20% of real life. The other 80% is normal people. Yeah, and I mean, that's it. That's the thing. And
exactly right, man.
It's the truth.
You said it best.
But the video should be the same way. Even if it's a little bit different, a 60-40 split, but you got to show the rest of the people that are there. Otherwise, you're discouraging them from
showing their chance up. Actually want to be there. They want to come.
Like, everyone's like, oh, this is a cool thing. I want to be there.
Yeah.
But you're taking that away.
Well, everybody gets their taste for it somehow, right? Even, let's say, the people that aren't widely known or just there to, let's say, see what things are about. So how are those people going to come up and, let's say, someday with hopes and aspirations, be somebody of their own right if they never even get this recognition, yeah?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Zach, I'll be honest with you. I've always wanted to do this podcasting thing. I've never had the balls to do it. When I first started this a year ago, my buddy Glick, which has been my best friend for over 20 years now, he has this network that he started up and everything. I'm like, I want to do motorsports and, because I'm into reptiles and stuff, because I eat lizards and shit like that. I said, I want to do this. My first 5 shows that I did, you swore I was like a deer in the headlight look doing this podcast, just kind of rambling on stuff. And now I've got the comfortability within this last 5-6 months of this coming in. Now I'm getting guys up here like you coming on the show. I'm getting some of my rough truck buddies. I've had Corey up here 2 times already. I had my buddy Dustin Henning come up. I've had him on the show 3 times, dude.
That was cool.
He's awesome.
That's the hammer, bud. That's the hammer. Build a no prep car and end up being the most deadliest bracket car that you ever fucking want to come up.
That fucking Malibu
I
has
used to
is
ask Doug
dead.
to what class he was running, so I didn't run in it at Pacemakers.
Just don't run the 7.0 index. You'll be good.
Nobody. He'll travel all the way from the fucking seashore side of the goddamn lake up by Lake Erie and come all the way to Pacemakers and just mutilate us and go home.
Everybody up.
He light everybody on fire and just go home.
Too true.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right,
Exactly.
Jimbo. And then Jason's got a good one. It all didn't start with big TV names. It was all blue collar racing. Exactly.
Well, how do you think Grumpy did it? How do you think Dino Don did it? How do you think all them did it? They were deer in the headlights going into an engine that they had no idea, hey, we're here to compete.
Yeah.
We got the factory to go up against. Okay, they weren't factory back till later. You know what I mean? And they're out here just shredding numbers because they're in the garage like Bob Glidden. Sorry. Name dropping. Bob Glidden.
Anybody in racing, if you don't like Bob Glidden, even though he was a Ford guy, you need slapped in the mouth. I'm sorry. That was one guy that
he might have cheated here and there, but you know what? He never got caught. Daryl Alderman got caught. Mopar boy, Sean, if you're watching, Mopar fag.
There was a
But yeah, I mean, it's just like one of those things. Like I have a Bob Glidden motor sitting underneath this workbench right here. That's another day when it gets in the engine stand. But
that's okay. I'll bring you back up and we'll talk the history of that on another episode.
No,
When it gets on the stand.
Yeah. There's Glidden engineered stuff underneath the workbench. But anyway, that's for another day. That's for the next time. But it's one of those things that these guys were in their garage day in, day out, trying to find that extra edge that weren't backed by money. They were backed by their own pocketbook, and they were going out there and just shredding people. And you know, we've gotten away from that. I'm sorry, we have. We've gotten away from that in this industry, and that's why I don't watch NHRA. I boycott it. I boycott NHRA. So
okay, now that you brought this up, what do you guys think about IHRA? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Durana made a couple rips.
Because if not, I'm kicking you off the show. Sorry.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like the whole making every track the same thing doesn't work for me.
That's it, though. Other than that, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the same with me. I'm with you guys.
Daryl has rejuvenated the industry.
He's bringing back us guys. He's going back to what put fucking drag racing on the damn map.
And he's bringing guys like Pinky and all them out in his boat. You know, Stinky Pinky. His boat to take a ride in his boat and stuff, doing 200 whatever mile an hour. I don't even know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous mile an hour.
You'll get your chance at the end of either this month or the first week of March. Mr. Dean's going to set up a day with me and actually be a guest here on Speedway Stories. I've been talking to him through Messenger.
Oh yeah!
I cannot fucking wait.
Cool.
Just let
I've met him in person.
Make sure your cheek muscles are in tone because you're going to be hurting the next day. That dude is from Hillcare Raceway. Let me tell you. Down there, a lot of shit gets down.
I got to meet him at one of the No Prep King races, man, and I'll tell you what. He's a blast. He's everything and then some. That what you want in a person that's a racer.
I showed her a video that he had on YouTube, one of his first videos, and she was laughing within the first 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
him coming out of his house at the screen door. I mean, like,
oh yeah. Well, and then that's just like when he made it big on Street Outlaws. Still was kind of dabbling into that after the whole Chief ordeal. Dude, he did not forget where the fuck he came from.
Nope.
He turns around after being on the show. Let's put on a race season series for bracket racers with big money.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there's
Let's go back to Ohio Strong. Let's go back to like where everybody went back. I think Jimbo needs to start that and get like the Ohio
Get the OGs.
The OG
Get the OGs back.
28, bud. Battle of 28s. Get everybody OG. And I'm talking to everybody. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody. About a certain Nova that just stands on its back for going across.
You didn't see what
Mr. Sean.
What?
Dad, Pinky's dad from Fairpoint.
Dean Carnes, yeah.
Back in the day.
Dean, yeah. Disco Dean Carnes.
Careful, Zach. Corey's hitting on you again. Said nice
Ooh.
sweatshirt.
Hey, Corey, he's taken.
But yeah, I mean, and I love, like Zach said, bringing it back where small tire actually for the heads up. He's made with Disco stepping in. Damn near anybody can compete at this series if they wanted to. It's not everybody and their brother. And I just find it funny. Just goes to show you. I used to be a Murder Nova, and I liked Ryan Martin and all those guys. But for them to side with who was trying to cancel the show and make a series after Disco when Kai Kelly and them came on, dude, they can go take a fucking leap, man. That's I consider that a sellout. In my opinion.
Yeah, Asian was still at PRI with his Red Nova that he started with. Now that's saying something, in my opinion. Remember on Finnegan's channel?
Mm-hmm.
Asian was leaving PRI with his original Red Nova.
Yep.
And now, Jason, you can attest to this. I think the Church Boys have that car.
Yes,
the Church
they do.
Boys on tour.
Yeah, they said they do.
Yep. That's another group that I've started kind of keeping an eye on with their builds and stuff they do for people. Those guys know their Chevy 2s.
They keep it real.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason said they got it in the showroom, on the showroom floor.
That's what he started with on the streets back in the day.
Nice.
Well, you had to start somewhere.
That's like somebody like LMR having Trinity. That'd be like that kind of a thing. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool.
or like watching Mike Murillo, his Lufa, the original OG, get cut up and made into a Street Outlaws car.
Yeah, Street Outlaws. How about Pinks? When he was on Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was old school. That was old school.
Here, Jimbo's got one for you guys. I met Disco Dean in the pisser at Norwalk. He darn near stuck in the dividers. Broad shouldered motherfucker.
Oh,
that's the kind of shit you can't make up.
Yeah, Corey. Yell at Zach for that. That's why he didn't put Katie on there. And I know mine didn't. And I know mine didn't say it either. Fire me, because it was made right after she sent me a friend's request. I'm fired. So
it's okay. He's giving Zach my last name instead of me taking his. So
Jimbo.
Hey, it's okay.
Corey said it should say Zach Katie Mitchell.
Oh, thank you.
He says I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I've met some of these guys from Street Outlaws during the No Prep Kings, and Disco and Farm Truck and Asian are about the only three that I've met, other than Boosted when he was here at Pacemakers. Thanks. I will give Bill and them a shout out to have him come up and do that No Prep race.
I heard Chris is a stand-up dude. Boosted
Oh. The dirt's out. I didn't know that. Congratulations, you two, by the way.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you for letting me know that, Corey.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
He says thank you.
Zach, your friends are
You're
really
welcome.
not helping your case tonight, man.
Jason comes over and says, "What are you doing?"
Friends like this, who else do you need, right?
Right? Who needs
Hell
it?
yeah.
And then Corey, of course. Yes, Jason, she does.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody does.
It's all right, babe.
It's just anybody. You better watch it now, Zach. Anybody comes up to you, she'll be like, "Yeah, this is just my other half."
No, I'm just the Ford guy in all the sea of Chevy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a grain of salt in a pepper shaker. Everybody gets made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my
Amen
God!
to it.
There's one Corey just put, Katie.
Corey.
What do you say?
Oh,
My
hold
mom
on.
watch this.
What is this?
We just like see her boobs.
Nobody's
Oh,
seen
No.
Jason
for
says you're just a
$1.99 a
little.
month. You can see. See whatever you want.
Ridiculous.
Zach, Jason said you're just a little spoon in the group. That's all you are, is what Jason said.
At least I'm warm. I'm a warm spoon. There's a silver lining to everything.
Oh shit, guys. Johnny, you got any questions for them or anything you want to ask, buddy?
All I can say is, honestly, it's been fun talking to you guys tonight. I've loved hearing where you guys have come up from. It's very reassuring hearing that there's things like this still going on with things like values like that at heart. Keeping people around, keeping the love of racing around, keeping the love of where it all really came from still going.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
came
love
from
hearing about that.
Randy Hensel, and he's watching tonight. So it's one of
I'm
those things where we're old school, and we always stick with what we started with. So
I can respect the hell out of that.
I'm gonna be honest
Yep.
with you, Johnny. Like I said before,
Jimbo's in there. Same with him. He started with Corey, so
Yeah.
he got Corey took
That's
the
like
wheelie
when-
bar though.
I look
like
forward to
me and
seeing you
Corey.
guys go far in this. I do.
Yeah.
That's like if it wasn't for me becoming friends and working with Corey at Donley, I'd never have the privilege to actually have you guys up here to get you know. I can't wait to this summer get to where we can actually hang out as all of our families get to hang out at going cruising and shit. But yeah, Corey's like the core of this whole thing that's bringing us
He's
all
the mayor.
together, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's the mayor. That's what she named him, the mayor.
The mayor. Oh.
Hell yeah.
But it's just so cool that Zach, honestly, I mean, hell, we've all probably crossed paths between me and you during the back in the day of the cruisings, and we never even fucking knew it.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's just funny you come this far ahead now, and here I got both of you on my show. We're talking about racing, talking about cruising, the good old days and stuff, and then we got everybody else in here. Corey said, "Check
Oh, yeah.
yourself." What? It's the truth, Corey. You are. I agree.
Before you wreck yourselves.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell,
Well,
thanks, Jason. I appreciate that, dude.
It's the truth.
Yes.
And he's got heat.
Yep. Well, no, wait till summer, babes. Summer.
Why wait till summer?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then Jimbo, I met Corey at a truck stop. Ah. Probably no.
Hell yeah.
Oh Jesus, dude. Corey, Jimbo's giving away your secrets that most of us didn't know about.
For a good time, Paul.
Hell yeah.
It's out there now. The world's seen it, Corey. You're screwed.
I'm here to tell you right now, I know Jimbo called that number.
yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, really? Oh, Jimbo, is that how you're getting? Why it's all the pennies right there explains it all.
Oh.
The truth comes out.
There it is right there, folks. You've seen it first.
like I said, once again, guys, I'm going ahead. We're going to wrap this up, get you guys going. Thank you guys again for coming on and hanging out. I hope to have you guys up
Very much so.
again and hanging out this summer together. So
Yeah,
we got lots of things in the works right now.
Yeah,
So
we'll let you know when the Calypso's done. We'll take her out on a ride.
hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
did you see that?
No.
The old glory hole? Corey was in the glory hole.
Yeah. Says that I still have it saved under the glory hole Corey, is what Jimbo has his name saved under.
Yeah, that was Corey's turn in the glory hole that night, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I am looking forward to, and we're all gonna have to get in a group message or something. We're gonna have to hit up a Saturday and go over and hang out at Jason's where we can all meet in person.
Hey, it's a
Get
great
our
time.
Saturday night. So
Absolutely.
He outdoes himself every time he does something. It doesn't matter what it is. Even if he's polishing the rim on your truck, he's going to outdo himself.
Hell yeah.
That's rare. It's rare to have that, and I'm fortunate, like I said, to be in this group with people. Besides the racing community, what I got in my rough truck, and then having you guys now as part of the group, being in this group is awesome. So
Absolutely. One might do a segment. I think Chris might like your old Ranger over here, 4-wheel drive Ranger that he bought. She bought off Jason.
Yeah, I bought it from Jason.
83, 84, 83, 84.
Hire me, Corey. I'll show up. I'm going to show up at your place here in the next week.
Wally won't go.
Oh.
He has invited me, and when I was working at O'Reilly's and shit, way things were, I couldn't make it time to get over there. I need to make it over there so we can sit down and shoot the shit and catch up in person, man. I definitely got to do it.
That's what that's about. Is that right there? Is that camaraderie? Just catch up, shoot the shit, and bring back old memories and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's what it's about.
Oh yeah.
Once again, thank you guys all for tuning in tonight, Zach and Katie. It's been a pleasure tonight. It's been a blast. This is the most fun I've had actually with a guest in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go and everything. I will hit you guys, Zach, up later in the messengers. I'll send you that picture of Sean's Nova, and definitely will stay in contact. And I'll shoot you my phone number too. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you once again.
Great to hear from you guys.
I want to see Sabo's Fairmont.
I'm going to try to get a hold of him again and see if I can't talk him out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see a picture of that car.
I might want
I'll try to get you one. So.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Thanks for
we'll see you guys later. You're welcome. Anytime, guys. See you later.
Good to see you guys.
Once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in and stuff. Corey, Jimbo, Jason, all of you, Facebook and YouTube and stuff. Johnny for being up here. Tonight was actually really, really fun. It's amazing to have this camaraderie that we're building. And once again, if it wasn't for, you'll have to get that too. I'll get you the phone number, Corey. I'll get you my number too. If you were a Ford guy, you'd have had it faster, fool. Just kidding. But no. But yeah, tonight. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, tonight. For having guests on tonight so far, out of all my guests, besides basically having Dustin and stuff, this has been fun. I've enjoyed everybody, but tonight it kind of hit home for me because of the old, bringing back old memories of back in the day of the cruising, just hanging out on the square, doing that stuff. It really hit home. So this kind of hit a little more sentimental value to me tonight, doing this show with Zach and Katie, with Corey, with Jason, with Jimbo, and everybody. I appreciate you, like I said, tuning in. Next Monday, I'm going to throw it out there now, we will have Mr. Jason Carter up on the show as our guest next Monday night on Speedway Stories. He will be coming up talking about motorsports and stuff, and pretty much another night like tonight, talking cars and just chilling and hanging out. Maybe if I can get lucky, unless, like Corey said, he's too famous for us, maybe I can get Penny Pincher's Performance to come on the show sometime, and we can do a collab. We'll see about that. And everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for
Have a
tuning
great
in.
evening.
Um,
Good to see
over in the
everybody.
comments, we broke garage penny pincher for performance. If you guys ain't liked, shared, or subscribed those channels, go over and give them a follow if you're car guys. Man,
I will be. Yeah.
they are some of the greatest down to earth people you'll ever meet. Jimbo, I'll get a hold of you too, buddy, and we'll get a Monday night set up, dude, and have it up here. Thank you guys again, and I appreciate it. And tune in tomorrow night. I'm gonna shout it out right now. We Broke Garage on Facebook, YouTube. Corey has his shop talk, along with on here on the Nonsensical Network. My buddy Glick on Glick's House of Music. We have the Southern Outlaws band back on the show for tomorrow for talking about their new albums and their upcoming music and everything else on the show tomorrow night. And Wednesday night is Hump Day Ha-Ha's with Brittany. Thursdays, we're back here with me and Johnny for Cold Blooded Conversations. I'm going to leave the title for Cold Blooded Conversations, even though we open it up talking about everything in the animal kingdom. Then Friday night is movie night with Michael and friends. This Saturday, if you're into WWE wrestling, Glick and his son Cash will be on about 1 o'clock. They'll be talking wrestling. Talking about this past weekend of how crappy the Royal Rumble was and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night is the nonsensical nonsense, where we have the open panel challenge.
It's fun.
Everybody come up, hang out, have a good time. Just let it hang out for 6 hours. And then Sunday, we got Glick and Rick on Unnecessary Roughness. And then, what's up, Brittany? Thanks for tuning in. Thank
you, everybody.
They talk all things sports on Sunday on Unnecessary Roughness. And then we're back here Monday on Speedway Stories. I will have Jason Carter as our guest on the show next Monday night. And then the 16th of this month, I have Cecil Frazier, which he will be on to talk about rough trucks, trail riding, anything that deals with the off-road community and everything else. I just got confirmation today he would like to come on that day. And then, of course, I will get with Jimbo and everybody else that would like to come up on the show. I will send out messages to you guys, and we'll get things squared away. Once again, thank you guys for letting me basically live my dream out doing this, even though I was a chicken shit to originally do it. I love where it's going. Like I said, this network and my boys in the chatters box that has their YouTube channels, we're taking 2026 over, and the rest of the year is going to be ours to take, and we're going to just keep going, and we're not going to forget the little people. With that being said, much love to everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Peace.